Hello, everyone. This session is considered to be in English. Is it fine for you? I speak a little bit Russian. Я говорю по-русски. But my Russian is not so good, so probably it will be easier for you also to understand me in English. So welcome to this session. And I will try to make this session a little bit more interactive. So I will have some questions. First, how many of you work on IoT solutions? Good. How many of you have developer background? Most of the people. How many of you have IT pro background? That means administration. Few people. And how many of you are from the business side? Yes, we have people from different parts. Okay, this session is actually for IoT solutions which are not in the beginning of development stage. I mean that software update is quite important functionality, but usually for bigger, more developed systems, for big customers or for many end customers. We will pass through several different areas because software update is related to many other functionalities and we need to be on the same page. If some details are not very clear for you or some details are too specific, are too simple, please let me know. I will try to tailor the sessions in the best way for you. So what is in preliminary agenda? Preliminary, I consider to have actually some kind of overview of the common processes, and after that to go a little bit more deeper on software update, because software update is related to device configuration, it is related to communication, it is related to security, it is related to storage, where we will have actually our packages. So we need to have some kind of more related talk. How many of you work on software update for IoT solutions? Good. And I'm not sure if it will be convenient enough if I ask you some details, but actually, what kind of software update you are using? Of the base software, system software, or application software? Oh, okay. Unfortunately, we need to have one more microphone probably to have this interaction, but I will try to do it. So, I will try just to go ahead with not deep details on more common things. Already you attended several sessions, so you know that IoT solutions are billions and are staying more and more. And this brings a lot of additional specific cases. How to configure these devices, how to update software for these devices. Why we need to update the software of the device? Not only to fix some problems. Yes, we can have more functionalities because software is an essential part and we can extend our functionalities based on new applications which can be uploaded. We will see a little bit later. I will not go deep in different areas where all these IoT solutions can be applied because already you also attended sessions where we covered everything. So we will go ahead and in general, usually when we start work on IoT solutions, the start is easy. But when we go to some specifics, when our solutions stay bigger, with many clients, many devices, and we have a lot of information. We need to have some specific considerations. So regarding to this, I will explain a few things in advance. So I will try to cover it more agnostic. My experience is mostly related to Microsoft solutions, but most of the problems are actually very similar, and solutions are very similar for any kind of technology stack. So we have a lot of general things which we need to consider, and these things are related to also software update. Most of these things are general. Some are more specific for IoT solutions. As for many other solutions, we need to reduce the complexity. That means simple usually means better. There are no very good, successful solutions which start initially with a very complex design. So it is something which is general. When we discuss on layered architecture here, we consider edge devices. That's the reason to be a little bit different when we have edge devices and when we need to update edge devices regarding to general multi-layered architecture. And we have some specifics. About security, security is essential for all solutions. In IoT, we have even more specifics. It is very important also in the context of software update. And we need to be very careful about this. We need somehow to manage all our data. Usually, because of different functionalities, we consider not only data which we collect, but also a lot of additional things, and that's the reason to put it here. Also configuration for our devices. Of course, we will try to have our solutions as much as possible automated, and we have also non-functional requirements. How you understand actually response time? What is the normal response time? Yeah, there are no, in general, such kind of common recommendations. It is very related to specific solutions. There are many solutions where you have critical systems, like industrial automation or emergency systems for automotive industry. In this case, you need to have very short response time. For other systems, response time can be, it depends, a little bit higher. And cloud, of course, is very important. It is very important because we start very easy. We are able to scale, but we have one general issue with the cloud. Can you help me? Which one is this general issue? Connection. So connection is very important, and connection also has some physical limitations. That means it is not possible physically to have response time below specific numbers. That means we need to consider in many use cases also edge devices and such kind of data processing on site. So all these considerations are very important. I will go a little bit ahead because we have quite a tough schedule. How many of you work on IoT solutions with edge devices? That's good. About edge devices, we have some specifics. What kind of platform are you using? If it is related to Microsoft Azure, for example, there are some specifics. In Microsoft Azure,